What's up, YouTube? I'm just another guy, and welcome to my rise to fame. And we've just finished our first, what I'll call, I think, third of the season. I think it is. I think that every team plays each other 3 times in this, or you play what is equivalent to 3 times. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, we're at a certain stage in the season right now, and you know what? I'm enjoying time at Bangor City. It's probably the first time I've said that since maybe the second season at Plymouth, because really I've struggled elsewhere. And you see, I've already got a long line of history right there. I expect to add to that a bit more as well. But anyway, to the actual thing, what I'm going to do is just jump straight into it and go into some transfers. I think I made a few. I bought Gwyn Ward. I think Gwyn. I'm not too great with Welsh names, so I think they say Gwyn. I'm gonna say that anyway. Gwyn Ward, a centre back coming. I haven't played the same in a few days, so I'm not too sure. So he's fourth choice here, not too bad. Don't have too great of depth for the squad either, so a few of these signings are quite poor, but in comparison to the rest of the team, are alright. Paul Coughlin came up to be backup centre back. Goin Abdefoyd, yeah, these are one of the names I will never be able to pronounce. Coming as backup centre mid. Hopefully won't have to play him too much. And Josh Roberts come in as a backup left back. I'm quite happy with this one though, because he's got a good backup left back, Josh Roberts. Come from Airbus as well in the division. So the signings themselves have been quite poor, and we really let one person go. Yeah, so the signings themselves have been quite poor. It's because of the lack of quality that's out there available to this division. Just meant that there wasn't really much point in me signing a load of rubbish or a load of things for the future, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be here for a long time, and if I am going to be here for a long time, I kind of need someone that may have potential but is pretty much there. So these guys have just come in for backup for the year. As for the squad itself, I'm quite happy with it. The starting 11, the backup, like I say, is really poor, the depth. But as for the main starting 11, I'm happy with it. Anyway, the league table is we sit second, 2 points behind TNS of first, and that's a really good start to the season. I did state before that we were predicted to get third, and to be 4 points clear of third, and to be challenging up there with TNS as well, who we've managed to beat already this season, is a really great show right now. I don't think there's much more I can say. Positions, well, we were actually top for a long time, for a little while. I wouldn't say a long time, it's because the games were all played at different times. So, like, we go second, but really, we would be first maybe if TNS had played their game. It's just they play like 4 games a week or something like that, and really it could be like 6. So it's just a load of dodgy game times here, but it's going well so far. Let's go through the fixtures and have a little look at that, and I'll show you the tactic and stuff. So we start the season off with a 1-0 win against Newtown. That's a good result. They got a man sent off, but we're already 1-0 up. More than that goal, what it really did is it just helped us secure that win. And I think this Dan Waters goal is a cracking goal. Just trying to remember off the top of my head, because I just remember it because I think it was his first ever goal for someone of that ability who's been at the club 3 years. I would have thought he'd already played a few games and scored a goal, but he hadn't. And I gave him his chance, gave him his opportunity, and I think this is the goal. He scores a peach of a goal to start the season off, and that's a great way, and I thought it helped us, I think, go on to the rest of the season. Then we're 5-0 against Ryle. Nothing more than just a really dominant performance and a really good win. It then 2-2 to Linali. This was our first drop points of the season, and it was our only drops points for a long time, so it just shows the good run and form we'd been on. Really looking back at the game, so maybe we were lucky to get the draw considering their dominance in possession. But overall, it was an evenly fought game, and a draw was probably the right result to come out with. We then went on a great 5-game winning streak, winning 3-1 against Connors Quarry. I'm not sure how you'd say that. Winning 3-1, already 2-0 up after the first 10 minutes as well, so it was quite a comfortable game in the end. Then beat 3-0 again. This name I'm absolutely going to butcher, I want to apologise. Kefan Droots. I'm not too sure. Beat them 3-0. Lee Davis with 2 and Prize with 1 as well, making it quite a comfortable win yet again. Then beat Airbus 2-0. Airbus are quite a big team from what I think I know. So again, to beat them 2-0, Dan Waters getting on the score sheet once more. In a dominant performance in which they had no shots altogether, shows some nice comfortable gameplay. Shame that couldn't have been a bit more just a 2-0 scoreline considering our dominance. Then beat Haverford West 2-1 with a 50th minute goal from Chris Sims, ending up being the difference at the end of the game, having them pulled one back in the 54th minute, leaving for a tense end to the game. Again, though, quite a comfortable performance. Looking at some stats, and we played really well. The team's playing really well, and I'm enjoying managing here. It's one of the first really that I've enjoyed managing here. Anyway, we entered the cup. We entered hopefully what would have been a successful cup run, winning 4-0 against Kef Druids. I'm going to butcher that name and make it different every time I say it. Kefan Druids. I don't have a clue. Winning 4-1 against them again. Really dominant performance. 3-0 up after 30 minutes. They got one back before half time, but Lee Davis scored in the second half of the game just to make it that bit better. And again, another easy, comfortable victory where everyone is playing really, really well in the squad. Then was the big game against TNF. I thought we beat them. We actually drew against them. I always knew TNS were going to be a big side. They are I think they are the biggest side in Wales. In real life, in this game as well, they've dominated the division for the past 3 seasons in a row. I mean, to win the league 5 times out of the previous 7 is a really good accomplishment. So it's always going to be tough to try and knock them off the top spot. And that's what we have to do if we want to win the trophy here. So to draw 1-1 to them was a good result. They'd already lost a game at this point in the season, so a draw was a great result for me because I saw it as they didn't gain any points on us, and that was the important thing at the time. But then to go to lose 6-1 against Aberystwyth is another baffling performance. Because again, look at the stats. We don't play too badly, but they get 8 shots on target and they get 6 goals from it. And what is to blame really? It's just poor goalkeeping, poor defending. We gave them chances and they were easy chances. If I go to stats maybe, actually this is probably enough. Clear cut chances. They had 4 clear cut chances and they converted all of them and an additional 2. And it was quite an embarrassing game, really. Really, really poor. And the thing is, we had them next in the cup. If it goes back, we had them next in the cup and beat them 4-1. So it just showed that one blip of a game, and it kind of set us back in the league. I thought it would damage morale, but by going to the same fixture again, the same teams home and away, to beat them 4-1 was a great character in the side. And I think the side's really, really good. Really, I want to win a cup here, whether it's the league or the only remaining cup that we're in, because sadly we did get knocked out in the Premier League Cup, as you see at the bottom there, in a quite embarrassing game again. But anyway, we beat Bridgegate 6-0, again another dominant game, and just nothing more I can say except fantastic performance from the team. Then drew 1-1 to Port Talbot. This was disappointing to say the least. I mean, the form we're on in the league. Apart from that loss, I'd say we should be beating every team, apart from maybe TNS, Newtown as well, considering they're third and stuff like that. We did take the lead, and they did equalise late on. The fact that the game was drawn out 60 minutes, we had an hour to equalise, just couldn't do it. At least we didn't lose. I guess we could take away from that. The Welsh Cup third round, we ended up just scraping through 4-3. They are a non-league side. I don't know what division you'd put them in. I think they're probably first or second. So to only beat them 4-3 showed some real defensive weaknesses there. Despite everyone's ratings looking really well, we shouldn't really be conceding 3 goals against a non-league team. So thanks for us. Sim had an absolutely fantastic, mind-blowingly good game for a right midfielder scoring. Sorry, he's not a right midfield striker. Sorry, this just shows how much lack of knowledge I know of the side. An absolute blinding game, scoring 3 goals. Just managed to save off there from some sort of embarrassment. And I was actually, because I said I'd meet you after the league games. I was going to play 11 league games, but I saw these extra 2 cup games and I thought, you know what, I'll play them. I was thinking maybe live coming this, but I thought, you know what, no, I just want to play it, get through it, and see if we can get to the final, because that means I definitely have a live com coming up. But no, we'd lost, again, embarrassingly, 6-2. It seems like when we lose, we like to concede 6 for some apparent reason, which I don't know. And if we look at this, like, if I go into more detail, like with goals, so they took the lead 1-0 after 12 minutes. They then took the lead after 2-0, 21st minute, 3-0, 23rd minute, and 4-0, 28th minute. I mean, that just says the story. We just couldn't stop conceding for a spell of 10 minutes in the 20th to the 30th minute. We just couldn't stop it. So we were 4-0 down after 30 minutes. We got one back with Chris Sim, and I thought, okay, if we can hold that for half time, 4-1 down, we can probably get 3 back. If we can get another one before half time, it'd be great. We did, but not before they managed to score again. So 5-2 at half time. I thought, you know what, it's embarrassing enough. Let's try not to make it any worse. Maybe try and go out there, get another goal or 2. And the defensive half of the team was just really letting us down. Attackingly, we didn't do much better apart from the strikers. We managed to both get on the score sheet. Derek Roden got in the 70th minute goal, getting himself a hat trick and knocking us out of the Premier League the Premier League Cup. And we had the toughest of the draws. Lanili, I struggled to say that name, and Haverford West were the two easy teams, and I was hoping for them in the draw, hoping to avoid TNS till the final at least, where maybe we could nick a win or nick a draw and get them on penalties or something like that. But to get them in the semi-finals, I wanted to get to a final really, and we can't do that. So our only real chance left now is the league and is the Welsh Cup fourth round, which I'm not sure how many more rounds to go because this league is the first time open. I can't check back, but I'm guessing how many teams are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams. That'll put us into the quarters. So basically, 3 more rounds hopefully, and 4 more rounds including this one actually, and we should be in the final. We got a tough game to go. Carmarthen, they are an ex-Premier League team, so we'll have to play at our best if we want to beat them. And the games that I'm really looking forward to in the next spell of fixtures, which will be this lot, maybe another. Will actually be these lot before it splits before the league splits. Oh, I'm having difficulties just getting words out today. The games that I'm looking forward to are the Newtown game and the TNS game, because I think that will tell us how the league will pan out. Because as you see, a draw has been a difference. The fact that we drew a game and they won a game is the only difference between us and first place. And I'm not sure who TNS lost to actually. That's something interesting to look at. Wow, TNS are at the Welsh Cup. That gives us a real good opportunity to win that. Wow, we definitely have to try and go and win that now. They lost to Port Talbot. They've drawn against a couple of teams that I probably wouldn't say, and to lose to Bala as well, on a great team. Hopefully, Aberystwyth could do us a favour. I mean, they've beaten us. Why not beat them? But yeah, we just need a couple of teams, maybe 2 or 3 teams to. Hopefully, 2 teams can beat them, because I don't see us losing 2 games. Hopefully, anyway. I see us losing to TNS, but hopefully we can beat all the other teams and get revenge on Aberystwyth. We already have, but I want revenge in the league. So yeah, this is it for now, and like I said, I'm really enjoying my time here. It's the first time in this save that I've enjoyed time at a club. Anything I can think about? I don't think so. I'm currently secure job status. I haven't applied for any other jobs. I'm not sure. I've not actually looked at what's available. What is available? Nigeria I've applied for. I can't get. Bloem Celtic in the South African Premier Division. I don't think I'm going to go to the South African Premier Division. I might shut down the league. Orlando Pirates is an interesting choice actually. I want to apply for that actually. I might a bit later in the save. I'll maybe play a few games and think about it. But right now, I'm happy where I am, so I'm not going to apply for any jobs. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it for now. So next time you meet me back, like I said, will be the end of all these fixtures. And hopefully we can have some good news. Maybe we could be at top of the table by a few points, because the league splits after 22 games and we play an additional 10 games. So until then, guys, peace out.